Hey, Grievous. I decided to go live because we had daylight saving over Easter. Shit, it's already 10 to 6. Clients who call and say, I just need 5 minutes of your time, and 45 minutes later you get off the phone to them. I shouldn't say that. She's a lovely woman. She's a lovely client, but yeah. Why do people do that, man? Anyway, um, so I'm leaving work 45 minutes after I finish work, but that's all right. But I was just thinking because of daylight saving, it's starting to get dark already, and you might get to see a sunset on the drive home. Hey, Em Marie, how you doing, gorgeous? All day parking in Tasmania, $15. Friends of mine in Sydney now pay, I don't know, $90 a day or $100 a day to park. Can't even imagine that. What a waste of money. Good evening, Ruth Walton, and how are you this fine evening? I thought it'd be fun to. I wasn't going to go live, and then I'm like, oh, I should because it's my first drive home after daylight saving, and it'll probably get dark while we're still driving. It'll be really bad in winter. It'll be dark when I walk out the door in the middle of winter at 5:30ish, but it's currently 10 to 6. It's still pretty warm outside. A lot of people enjoying a knockoff drink. But yeah, what is it with clients? Doesn't matter what industry you work in, there is always someone who calls 5 minutes before you finish work and they say, I just need you for a quick second, and then 45 minutes later you finally hang up. That's just what happened to me. That's dedication right there. We should get a clean run home now though, because a lot of the work traffic's already on its way, and it's also school holidays. Freezing morning, summer is here. There is a saying in Tassie, a lot of English tourists who come here say that Tasmanian winter is the English summer. And my sister-in-law, who's English, has said as such from time to time as well. I will have this bitterly cold, crisp winter's day, and they'll be like, oh, this reminds me of summer in England. Although you guys had a heat wave a few years ago, I remember people were not coping with that at all, like a legit heat wave, not a it's 18 degrees Celsius heat wave. That's St David's Cathedral on the left. I love it. Beautiful cathedral. Not that I'm religious, but I have been to plenty of funerals, and I actually performed in a play at St David's Cathedral years ago, and I thought that was a pretty spectacular place to be in a play. So what's up, Groovers, and how far towards my home do you think we'll get before it's dark? I've already got my lights on. I know it still looks pretty light in the sky for you guys, but it is very dusk. Dusk is kicking in. Everyone's got their lights on. Well, not everyone, but nearly everyone. You've got snow again. Well, we've had this constant summery weather. I hate cars that backfire. They always give me a bit of a even though we don't have guns here, but it still makes me jump. Yeah, we've sort of had this summery weather, and then I was told today at lunchtime that it's meant to snow here on the weekend. But it makes sense. We're in autumn, we're heading into winter, so okay, Ruth's guessing it'll be 10 minutes when the sun sets. I honestly wasn't paying attention when I was at home for the last couple of days because I had my sister staying and we were just hanging out, and I didn't look at the clock as the sun was setting. But in winter, like midwinter, when I walk out of my office at 5:30, it'll be dark. And it'll be dark when I head to work as well. That's the shitty part of winter for me, because I like to go for a walk on the beach every morning, even if I'm working, just for half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour. But in the middle of winter, I won't go for walks on the beach when it's dark. I don't like walking through the dunes. I might get brave and walk around the streets with a torch, and then by the time I get home, it's too dark to go for a walk. Um, I'll be going to the gym on the days that I'm not working every week. So I'll be doing either 4 or 5 days a week at the gym, and that's just going to have to do. Or the days I'm not working, I'll be able to go for a walk on the beach once the sun's come up. So, yeah. But days that I work are not good days. Even people say, oh, get up really early and go to the gym. And it's like, well, I've got to be at the gym at 5 for me to do anything and get home in time to get ready to leave for work. So, no, thanks. It's already a long day. Like, I won't get home till maybe 6:45 tonight, and I've got to cook dinner and stuff. So, imagine like stopping at the gym for an hour and then getting home at 9 o'clock. Oh, cool. It's time to go to bed. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? The sun is setting behind us, but you can see the pink. What's news, Groovers? Any goss? Anything you want to talk about? I literally just wanted to go live to see how far out of town I get before it's dark. If it'll be pitch black by the time I get to where I live. We'll see. Ruth said 10 minutes, but I don't know how long ago he said 10 minutes. Hello to lurkers and non-chatters. I've started to find when I go live, like I go live for 45 minutes and then suddenly I have 17 people and it's like, I'm about to end my live, motherfuckers. Tell me something exciting that happened in your day today, if there's anyone who feels like chatting. Otherwise, we can just enjoy the scenery together. Let's straighten that up. But yeah, the difference in the traffic this morning, for those of you who were with me this morning driving in, when it's school holidays, clean run in, 35, 40 minutes max to get to the office. No sitting along this part of the highway, not moving. Hey, News Tubers Live. How you doing, Groover? You can shout at me. I like it. This is purely a what time does this is the sort of nerd that I am. How far out of town do I get before the sun has set? Like, will it still be light by the time I get home? Or will it get dark before I get home? I mean, seriously, that is my content. I'm good, thank you. I had a busy day at work, but it was productive and it felt good. I got a lot of stuff done. I was a bit overwhelmed last week, but I got on top of everything today and I feel like I can actually breathe. Like, it was my first week last week. So, yeah, I feel like I can actually just take a deep breath, do some work on a file, move on to the next file, take a deep breath, move on. So yeah, I was feeling a bit anxious over Easter about it all, and then today it's just like, no, I've got this. I got this. Just that learning curve in a new job is so steep, and I'm returning to areas of law that I haven't practiced in since the 1990s. I mean, that's quite a long time ago, and in a completely different jurisdiction. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I do love the firm that I'm working for. Thank you, Ruth. Type in caps. When we were talking about YouTube etiquette this morning driving in, and somebody said all the people that shout in capitals, except on the, it was Morgan, except on this channel, it's like, yeah, shout at me. I like it. I like it a lot. It is new, yeah. I have news tubers. I mean, I've got it's going to take a while, but I've got this man. So I'm going to be doing family law again, and I haven't done that since the late 90s. One of the partners who specialises in family law is coming down next week, and we have little practice groups that we're all in. So everyone's got like a senior associate or a partner and a couple of other lawyers and PAs and stuff. We all get put in little groups together so we can all, like, they kind of check in on us, and if you've got any issues, you go to them first. It's really great. It's a great setup. It's very supportive. Nobody feels isolated or left out. So, yeah, he's coming down next week, and it's a fresh jurisdiction for him as well. So we'll be on a family law learning curve together, as well as the industrial law one that I'm on and the workers' comp one that I'm on. But it's going to be great, and they're great people, and it's just, yeah, I think any new job's a bit overwhelming at the start. You just go, whoa, what have I done? Stop shouting at me. Hey, NewsTubers Live, what's the goss? Anything exciting happened on the YouTubing world that I might have missed? I'm being lazy. I'm asking for you to summarise any videos you might have uploaded. Will there be congestion at the airport roundabout? This little nerd wants to know. At least when I get to the roundabout at the airport, my sound is better again. I'm sort of amazed that people talk about how bad the noise is on this part. It's like, yeah, I'm on a fucking freeway. I need to shout too. Sunny's going to be happy when I get home. She's going to be like, where the fuck have you been? And then I'll be like, here, eat this food. And she'll be like, I love you, and we'll be fine. But yeah, has anything exciting happened on YouTube? YouTube's kind of been very, I mean, no, I like your channel, YouTubers Live. It's one of the few ones I watch now. It's kind of lost its mojo a bit. Everyone's attacking everyone. There's supposed to be a lot of love, not. Oh, yes. So are the Groundhog Days of our YouTube lives. I was chatting about it this morning. It's like, oh my God, you bloody idiot. Like, there's more middle-aged female creators than any other genre, really, that are just going live and attacking each other. It's just like, come on, people. Do you look in the mirror and think, today I was a loser on YouTube? They clearly don't, because the next day there they are doing the same shit again. I don't think self-awareness is required to be a YouTube creator. You don't see a lot of it. Oh, hi, Planet Sunshine. I'll read your chat when because you're in lower caps, I can't read it very well. Oh, there's a seaplane coming in to land, not on the sea, mind you, but they can land on land as well. Every time I see for real, I'm like, fur, 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 fur. Years ago, a friend and I, a housemate and I, we came up with a word which was when people do or say something and you've got no other word to. I mean, well, without being politically incorrect or saying something hurtful, we'd just be like, sort of, or if we caught up with someone and they were being a bit of a wanker, we'd be like, oh, I saw so and so tonight. How was he? Oh, he was a little bit. So that we didn't have to be bitchy or horrible, but the word just kind of summed up what we needed to say. And your it's kind of Foodie Beauty, obese YouTuber, has found a partner for hookups. Oh, a feeder. Oh my God. Traffic's. I like this part because I can read chat. And this is why they're doing all these roadworks here. This will not be a problem in another 8 years' time when they fucking finish it. Um, they're doing a bypass, so a lot of traffic's not going to even go along the causeways where I need to go. But I'm not complaining because the traffic is. I left at 10 to 6, and it's only 6:03, and normally it takes 15 minutes to get to the airport. But I'm not complaining because it's school holidays right now, which means this morning my commute into town, instead of the usual hour, was 35 minutes. But there's always a bit of congestion here. This is the spot. Sometimes it can be way back up the highway. This is actually pretty mild. It's more than if you know what I mean. But yeah, I listened to a couple of YouTubers talking about Chris Watts this morning and had a bit of a rant this morning about YouTube etiquette or the lack of it, and how so many panels people just talk over the top of each other. And the drama community rules. My window's down, by the way. I agree with you. The girl in the car next to me said, no, the extreme crocheting community rules. I'm like, yeah, actually, you've got a point there, I'm sure. I wonder if the extreme crocheting community has the same sort of bullshit drama as the drama community. I'm not really a drama community. I mean, I've dabbled, I dipped my toes in it, and suddenly I had a lot more views and subscribers. Funny about that. Jesus Christ. I hear people talking all the time about, go live with drama and watch your channel grow overnight. But when you actually experience it firsthand, I mean, not that mine went ballistic, but it's like, wow, normally for me, I might get a couple of new subscribers a week, and suddenly I had 15 new ones in a couple of days. Oh, I should have yelled out the taxi driver. Sometimes, a long time ago, Mel was in my chat one night and she said, ask those people if they know me. And I did. I pulled up and asked some people on the side of the road, do you know Mel? And they looked at me like I was on drugs. And it became a bit of a thing. Casper used to come in to chat and be like, ask them if they know Mel. But what people don't realise is I grew up in the public eye down here. Plus, I had a job in the public eye. People know my face. They know me. Yeah, exactly. Knit one, pearl two. It is pretty hardcore. So, yeah, I had all these people egging me on, including Mel. Well, it was initiated by the fabulous Mel to ask people if they know Mel, which was pretty funny, except that people know me. And they're like, is Tori now a derelict drug addict with a drinking problem. I could just picture them going, fur. Everyone knows Mel fur. Well, down here they didn't. You can nearly ask the post if he knew Mel. I mean, it'd be a great thing to do, like everyone just going out there and asking. But the problem with me is people know my face. Some people know my voice just because I did radio. They don't necessarily, like, I've gone into shops and started talking and they're like, oh my God, I know your voice. You're Tori from HOFM. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't been at 7HO since 2003. It's now 2021. Do it, Ruth. Do a video. But yeah, I run the risk if I do it, of somebody going, Tori, what's wrong with you? No, we don't know Mel. The fact that it's Mel too is, and then it also, because I did a UE and pulled up at this car, it looked like I was doing a drug deal or something. Hi there, do you know Mel? I'm here to buy some drugs. I suppose I could grab my mic and go for a bit of a walk around the streets, do a bit of a Sam Newman. Hello, do you know Mel? Oh, Plain Sunshine, I want to read your comment, but I can't while I'm driving. I think you're talking about Christopher Watts. It does. It totally fuels his narcissism because he knows about it. He knows that people are talking. I love this panoramic view that you get. It looks like I'm driving through the middle of a desert. I'm actually driving past the airport, but my view is so much narrower than what you see. It's giving the impression that Tasmania is a land of wide open plains, and well, I mean, it sort of is in parts, but not really here. But it's totally fueling his narcissism, and the fact that he knows about it, and the fact that he's named certain YouTube channel creators and said he wants them to stop talking and all of that. It's just like, yeah, he's getting off on it, and all the fan mail. It's UFOs. No, it's bloody dirt. My windscreen wiper. I went to with my sister last night. I said we cleaned the windscreen with my wipers, and the water ran out. And I said, oh, let's top it up. Don't forget to remind me when we get home. And I parked my car and I popped the bonnet, but the little button that you press under the bonnet to make the bonnet properly open up, worky. So I've got no way of getting water in my little water receptacle thing under the bonnet. So no, that is it splodges. One thing about living at the beach, as much as I love it, you wash your car more than if you live in the city when you live at the beach. Like overnight, your car it gets dust. It's dusty living by the beach anyway. But then last night we had a bit of I had a bit of condensation on my car this morning. So that combined with the sand and dust on the car, I'm always washing this car. And every time I put petrol in, I give the windscreen a good scrub. But yeah, I can't open the bonnet at the moment, which is going to make servicing it a bit tricky. Did Mona sneak in? I didn't see Mona. Hey, Mona. Mona KW, how you doing? Oh, there you are. G'day, Groover. You thought I was dead on you. No, it's my windscreen. It does need a bit of a, I suppose I could, tomorrow morning before I head off, I'll get the old, what's it called? The glass cleaner stuff at Windex. It's not Windex, it's an organic version. which is actually better than Windex, I think. But I'll Windex the fuck out of me windscreen on the morrow. I really need to keep glass cleaner in my car permanently, at least till I work out how to open my bonnet. It's like I feel like I need a big bit of metal and a lot of weight pressed down on it to make this little button pop under the bonnet. I don't know why it's just stopped working. Garages have a trick for latches that don't work. Okay, well that'll be good because my car's due for a service. Hey, look, it doesn't look as dark for you as it is for me, but it's definitely getting dark, Groovers. You're not here again. According to me, it's UFOs. Well, my channel's called Traces of Nuts for a reason. Yeah, like no one's driving around asking around to strangers if they know traces of nuts, are they? Like, fair crack of the whip, Mel Mel. We've just passed the Royal Hobart Golf Course on the left. You guys aren't even probably going to be able to see the water on the sides of the causeway. Or you might. It looks so much lighter for you than it does for me. You've still got blue sky. The sky for me is more like a grey now. Like it's not pitch black yet, but my channel's the little hidey hole on YouTube where people can run and frolic and hide from the rest of the YouTube world, and very few people know that you're here. That is the service I'm providing. Oh, ambulance, taking someone to the hospital. I got over, but there wasn't much point because the car in front of it isn't moving over. Yeah, we do blue skies and UFOs here in Taswegia. Hey, if garages know how to pop the lid, pop the bonnet, when the latch isn't working, do they know how to fix the latch so it'll work for me? Or they show me their trick? Oh, thingamajig, g'day. How the hell are you? We've got UFOs. Oh, you can see the water of the causeways on either side. I love the causeways. I love driving over water to get home. My car is the Jesus of the automobile world, along with all of these other cars and trucks. I know, maybe I should change my channel name to like the YouTube Chill Out Lounge. And it can just be this little secret hideaway. Because the only time I have a lot of people watching me is if I do scam baiting or if I'm talking about drama channels, which I don't do very often. Because I learned the other day what happens when you do. Oh, yes, I did. Suddenly I had people watching me. Suddenly I had new subscribers. I went over 900 subscribers because of my dipping my toes. God, it's at 4:15 for you. Far out. Yeah, where have you been, Thingamajig? Good question, YouTubers Live. I'm just going to call you News, like Thingamajig does. Yeah, News. Hey, News. Somebody said after I went up on your panel that first time and you had no idea who the hell I was, that they were glad that I did that because they thought that I was you. There was a rumor around the YouTube world that I was NewsTubers Live incognito, which kind of made me laugh. And the only reason, by the way, that I dipped my toes in the drama community was because a channel had clips of one of my lives. They were horrified at what I was saying. Otherwise, I would nearly have gone there. Yeah, 4:15, far out, Brussels sprout. That's one good thing I have to report on since losing two very close friends and then my beautiful rescue cat Biscuit in a very short space of time. I've stopped the 4 a.m. sit bolt upright in bed like that stopped finally. That bit of grief that's awful, that weird time where you just every morning you just end up being bolt upright, wide awake. And I wasn't remembering if I'd dreamt anything or anything like that, but it's all kind of okay. Let's swap. Let's swap news. You've got to take people looking for UFOs. I couldn't do what you do. I don't have those skills. It'd be much easier for you to be me than it would for me to be you. That's for sure. It'd be fun to do it though, to fuck with apart from our subscribers who would work it out very quickly, but it'd be kind of fun to do some channel swaps just to mess with some of the Americans. Because they all think they're little detectives, and imagine if we all started going live on each other's channels and just doing or I try to do some animated video and it's really piss weak and put it up on your channel or do a live from your channel and everyone's like, is that her? Her voice is different. Maybe we should play some pranks. Confuse the crap out of them all. Oh, Mona, I can't read all of your comment, but you're talking about night shift, I think. I've got to keep my eyes on the road. Damn, I can't read it. I wanted to. Now it's gone off my screen. Bugger. Bugger. I'm sorry, I didn't ignore that comment. I couldn't read it. And because now I'm dealing with the nighttime driving and the traffic, not the traffic lights, the headlights coming at my face. Does anyone else struggle? Like, I've got my reading glasses on so I can read your comments, but I don't like driving with them on because it's kind of weird. Yeah, let's do it. We could all just, like, for a day. It's a bugger we've missed April Fool's Day. But wouldn't that be just for like a day? Get Thingamajig going live on Mel Mel's channel. I'll start working on some really bad animation and set a premiere for it on yours. You can go on mine and go for a walk around somewhere where I've never been before, obviously, because I don't know where you live, but just act like you're me on my beach and people be like, that's different scenery to what I'm used to. I'd absolutely love to. Oh my God, I would love to do that. Sorry about the Tory. I'm fried. Oh, Tory, what thingamajig? What? When people just write your name, Tory. Yeah, yeah. Sup, Griever? What? Huh? I will read chat. I've got to. I get in the habit of doing that. I don't listen to me. I just have my lives playing and I read the chat while I'm cooking dinner or watching telly or something, so I can make notes if I've missed anything, and then I can make a point of acknowledging it the next time I go live. I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them. There's so many UFOs. Oh, first thing I do when I get home after feeding Sunny, I'll put the Windex in my basket for the morrow, and I'll give my windscreen a good clean until I can work out how to get my bonnet open. I am watching the bloody Ray. Did I do something dodgy where you're all like, hang on to your hats, we're going off road. I've got all the ingredients to make the best pizzas in the world tonight. And you reckon I'm going to feel like doing it when I walk through the door at 10 to 7? Probably not, but I will. Or I might cheat and have, I don't know, poached eggs or something. I might do the pizzas tomorrow night. They're so yummy. They're like a Middle Eastern lamb. Like you do lamb mince in Rar El Hanu, which is this awesome spice mix. And then on the base of the pizza, like I make the flatbreads, and then you put homemade hummus as the base, and then all this yummy lamb, and then heaps of fresh herbs, a big blob of yogurt, like Greek yogurt, and sumac gets sprinkled. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. But, starting from scratch and banging out some flatbreads and all of that sort of stuff, it's a bit much. Mm. Do I? Don't I? I probably won't get to eat till 9 o'clock. I should have made them yesterday. My sister and I were having way too much fun boogie boarding. Blobs. I love blobs too. I'm a blob, but what blob are you talking about? The blobs on my windscreen? I need someone sitting in my passenger seat reading chat while I'm driving and they can tell me or read stuff out and I'll just be like, thank you, so and so. Okay, bye, thingamajig. Oh, yum, chicken pesto pasta. That's a good one. That's a good midweek dish. Nice. Yum. I had that last week. I had too much basil for one person to devour, so I whisked up some pesto. Oh, blobs of sour cream. Yum. Yes, me too. And you could use sour cream instead of yogurt. You could use creme fraiche if you're fancy. But I put a bit of sumac through the Greek yogurt and it becomes like this spicy yogurt. Oh, it's yummy. Really, they're such yummy pizzas. And it's got lots of lemon in it too. Oh my God, they're so good. Mm. Can I be bothered? If I didn't have to make the flatbreads, why do I do that to myself? Make it all from scratch. I've got a leftover chocolate chip hot cross bun. I could have that for dinner with a cup of tea. I had a really nice chicken avocado salad thing for lunch. I'm not really hungry either, but maybe a poached egg and then a chocolate chip hot cross bun. I might do the pizzas on the morrow. Try and get home when I'm meant to, not because I chatted to a client for nearly an hour after my going home time. But that's what I do for my clients. No, there's never too much basil, but what I meant, because you can't freeze basil, and I had all this beautiful basil and I didn't want to waste it. So pesto palooza. Or as the Americans say, basil. Basil. Oregano. And let's not forget herb. Where's the H gone? It's herb. Look, guys, it's dark. Spanakopita, yum. I love spanakopita. Food is so sexy, not just to play with, like to make things and then eat, but also the words for food. Some of them are just so goddamn sexy. I'm nearly off the highway. I know it's painful to listen to me talking while I'm driving along here, but one day I'll be a millionaire and I'll buy a little plane and we'll go live while I fly home. Sorry I haven't been able to read chat, guys, but it's hard when I'm doing the 110K thing. No, Mona. Well, good morning. We love you too. I love that you love hanging out with the Aussie girls. Oh shit! I didn't plug my phone into charge. I'm down to like 5%. Holy fuckarooly! I'm such an idiot. I can't plug my charger in at the moment either. Oh my god, guys! I think this live will probably end before it's meant to. Mm, shit, guys. Oh, I think even though it's plugged in now, I reckon it's still going to run out because oh shit, it's going to need more battery to keep being live. So yeah, guys. Oh shit, it's my tooth. If I suddenly disappear, thank you for being with me and looking at UFOs. And sorry that I completely forgot that my phone would. I always have to plug it in to charge it when I'm driving, and I didn't because I only had 23% battery or something when I left work. So, hey, Mel, we were chatting about you before. We've come up with an idea. NewsTubers Live and I have decided we're going to play a prank. We're all going to swap channels to confuse the fuck out of people. So, like, Thingamajig's going to go live on your channel. We haven't worked out who and where yet, but News is going to go live and pretend to be me going on a walk somewhere. I'm going to make a really bad animation and do a premiere on her channel. We've got to throw you in the mix as well. But we came up with this great idea to do a bit of a prank and just confuse people. We've missed April Fool's Day, but who gives a shit? We can be cheeky pranksters. Oh, it's so funny. And we could also do a live and all jump up on a panel, but have each other's avatars and names. So it's all like, and not cam up. So it's all different voices speaking from the wrong avatars and names. That would probably be the easiest thing to do, actually. Do a panel of all of us. But yeah, everyone. So, like, I could have News's Apple and her name. Confuse the fuck out of them. Why not? I mean, at least it's funny. But what do you already reckon? Well, you could, Melville, but people know Wandy. I reckon if we were all on a panel together with each other's avatars and names, but they didn't match the voices. I think you're underestimating how well known Wandy is. Because all we'd have to do is just email each other our avatar pics. And we could try and get as many different Australian creators as possible doing it. But yeah, just swap all of our avatars and names. It'd be good to throw a dude in the mix as well. But like, have a dude voice but with a female avatar and name. It'd be bloody hilarious. Or we could have all of the same icons and names. Oh my God, Taylor's, oh my God. Far out, Mel. Holy shit, girl. Fuck, you'll need a laugh. We've got to make this panel happen. I think it'd be really funny. And we could do Q&As and see if anyone in chat works it out. But all of our subs are going to have to be timed out or blocked. No, we can't block them, but we'll have to do a secret video for all of our subs to say, look, we're doing this. You guys have got to play along with it. You're part of the joke. I really don't know what to say to you with that news, Mel. That's just like, I think a minor heart attack's an understatement. Your whole house will be turned upside down. Holy shit. I don't know what to say. I mean, I know that nothing I say is going to help or make you feel better. But, wow. Yeah, stock up on Valium and put a lock on your bedroom door. Just create a little bunker and move into it. Can she cook like you? Would she be able to do some feeding around the house? Is this a long-term arrangement? My sister and her husband, one of his kids and her partner and 4-year-old moved in with them for 18 months a couple of years ago, and it was very full on for them. And she doesn't cook, the daughter. So, I mean, she does, but she didn't then, I don't think. I think my sister did most of the cooking. But, yeah, I really don't know what to say. Just go live and all. Send your love. No one touches your kitchen. God, she's already got a new boyfriend. Okay. Did she get on her feet? Is it to crack a cold one? Nice. Well, I'm nearly home anyway. But with the plan is in progress for this thing, I had an idea, News. I thought, why don't we do like a live panel? On channel, probably. But we all swap our avatars and names and we don't cam up at all and see if people get confused. And we have to tell our subs, they're in on the joke. An old ex. Oh, okay. A little flame that was still burning. Yeah, but if we did it, and if we could get like a couple of other Australians in the mix, and even a dude, I think we need to do more of this stuff. I think we need to, because like, to me, YouTube's a playground, and I reckon we all need to um, start having a bit of fun and playing some pranks and get it. We should get reputations for being cheeky pranksters. Give everyone a break from the drama. Now, apologies in advance. I'm driving down my driveway and into the carport. I'm sorting out stuff for hard rubbish day. So under my carport at the moment, there's a bit of chaos, but I'm sure you'll cope. Little Sunny will be happy that I'm home. I'm going to end this pretty quickly so she doesn't have time to get to the front door and try to escape. There we go. Yeah, we definitely should. All right, let's make this happen. My phone managed to get back up to 9%, but it'll cark it anyway. But thanks for hanging out with me, Groovers. And yeah, let's start thinking about some mischief to be had. It'll be good fun. I love you guys. Anyone who watches the replay, you're part of the joke too. Don't tell anyone. See you all soon, Groovers. For sure. Love you. Bye.